Hi everyone, I need to hear more time to chat. If you see the little red button up there, that means I'm live. So when you come in, say hi so I can say hi back. Also, if you don't see it, that means you're watching hashtag replay. I am going to do a, today all day I was trying to think of the word. It's going to be like a pillar, and I'm going to put a picture like on the front. So I can't wait to start this. I'm also going to use a part of this beautiful Paris pattern transfer. So I want to make sure that I can see my comments and that I see everybody coming in. So just give me 1 minute. So I do have the supplies that I'm using today in the description of YouTube, and I have a keyword for Facebook, which is going to be candlestick. I know it's kind of a big word, but I didn't know what else to think. So candlestick works. Now I just want to make sure that my keyword is going to work, hopefully. It has been a while since I've used it. Okay, save. So we are Friday. Everybody ready for the weekend? Hi, Mary. Okay, so this here is one of our chubby blocks that we have on our website. And this is a candlestick. I had used it for something, but I'm going to paint over it with black. I'm going to put this little round piece on it, and we're going to paint. So I'm not going to paint this, but I did go ahead and sanded the edges because I have to wear a mask when I do this, and yeah, the dust just goes in my nose, and it just gets all clogged up. So the first thing that I want to do, I do want to show you, I did go ahead and make these little corners with some, what's this called? I always forget what this one's called. So this is air dry modeling. I love this stuff. So I did 4 because I'm going to put these in the front. We're going to paint those. So I got these beautiful molds during Christmas or before Christmas. It's 3, like a pack of 3. And it's a whole bunch of like leaves. I think they're like leaves or feather-like. See, you can put these on boxes, frames, and this little tiny one right here. So I'm going to show you how I did the one. And this, it's like a marshmallow. So you just knead it a little bit, and it is so easy to put like in the little mold and to take it out. So you kind of have to push, press it in there. Make sure it's like really pressed there so that it gets all the shape of it, right? And then there's 2. You can just use your finger to flatten it. If you had those, they do have these little rollers. I would have to get one of those. So I always store it in a plastic Ziploc bag after I'm done using it, just so that it doesn't dry, or dry up, I should say. So I got it all in there, I think. That's kind of big, yeah. So you try to make it as even as possible. So I have it in there. And then they're so flexible, you just kind of bend it back so that you can grab the piece. Easy as this. So then I just let that sit and let it dry on its own. And this stuff here, it comes really clean. You just have to do, like, get all the little edges off. And there you go. So that's how I did my 4 little corners. So I want to paint this here black. So I'm just going to move all that. So we're going to paint those pieces black. And I thought about doing those corners with Dixie Belle zinc. Hopefully it goes on okay. I did forget to add that on the cart. I thought of it afterwards, but I totally forgot. So let me just move these guys out of the way. So I'm going to try. Look at the zinc. And you know, this little jar is going to go a long way. Now I'm going to have to use an old brush for this because I really don't know how well this washes off. So it's very pretty. I should have actually painted some ahead of time. It goes on really good. And this is not like the clay. You can use clay too if you wanted. Everybody got plans for the weekend? What's your plans? Do people, you know, I know some people said, did you do a New Year's resolution? But you know what, I didn't even think of it. So I honestly don't know what to think of, what to do, but I guess it's kind of late. Hi Lena, welcome. We're doing a pillar, and I'm going to put a picture on the front. So I just showed how I did these little, they're like clay, or it's like mold, air dry molds. So I did 4 of those to put on my corner. I'm glad you caught me live. I try to go live 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 o'clock Eastern. I try. I did take a lot of time off during the Christmas because there was one week that I was really sick. I couldn't do anything. And then, well, I decided to take a week off for the holidays. So I had all pre-recorded some videos, and I really had a good time. Nice break. I'm ready to go back. I don't have a broadcast channel yet. No, sorry, I don't. I know a lot of people use it, but I'm not really familiar with it. I'd have to look into that. That would probably help, right? I think it's, there's so many different kinds. I think some of them you pay like a little monthly fee for it. So I will have to look into that. So does anybody have, does anybody do New Year's resolution? If you do, put in a comment what it is. I'm interested in I'm thinking, like I just thought of it. I didn't make one, but it's never too late. I gotta show you, like, this is messy. I hope it dries by the time I use it. But it's like a blue, black blue. It's really pretty. Oh, the little, are you talking about the little bell that's on my page, Lena? Thank you. Um, yeah, I thought it would I thought it would have worked, the little notification. Because sometimes if you click on it, it says all posts are just highlights, and I there has to be one on videos, but I can't remember. I will actually have to look into all those. So this is really easy to paint on this air dry mold. I do use clay too. We're gonna use the Paris, oops, part of the Paris pattern transfer. I gotta turn my heat down a little bit. I turn it on because my little room is downstairs, and the wintertime it is cold down here. So I turn it on, but then it doesn't take long to warm up a little room. Yeah, okay, so yes, I do get like a broadcast, from other artists, and so it would go into Messenger. Got one more to do, and then I'm gonna paint my candlestick black. So I do have like a private crafting group where I give inside information. We share ideas, and if you guys are interested in that, you just have to comment hashtag VIP, and a link will go to you. For YouTube, I have to literally put the link like on the reply, but I do have the group link in the description on YouTube. So the color, I almost totally forgot. So the color of the month for January for Couture is called something Charlie. I just had it and then I forgot what it was. It's like a blue gray. I gotta think of what the name of it is, because otherwise it's just gonna bug me. Something Charlie. It's a shimmer blue gray color, and to unlock it, it's called Good Luck Charlie. How can I forget that? So it's like a blue gray color, and it's shimmer. So it's always while supplies last, and you have to spend $75 to unlock it, and then you can add it to your cart. And our new collection for Kickstart Creative had launched on Thursday, and there's a lot of like, if you like the old style, there was a truck. There's like a noble fence. There's cowboy stuff. There's really nice kitchen transfers on there. Oh my, there's a lot of stuff. I can't wait. I have to put in my order. I haven't even done that yet. So let me wipe my hands. Oh, you're a designer, Lena? Okay, thanks for telling me. Oh boy, I guess I should have wore some gloves. The lampshade video, yeah, I posted that today. And, oh my goodness, this stuff is really hard to come off. Yeah, that turned out really, and really good. And the funny thing is, I'm going to save some alcohol, urban alcohol. I brought it downstairs, and I kind of had to take, you know, the light bulb off to take the shade off. Well, I ended up not putting the light bulb back on tight, and the light bulb fell and it broke. So now I need to get another one because they're the little tiny ones. They're not like a normal light bulb. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to get this black stuff off. Okay, so let me repaint this guy here because I had used this for something else. I started chalking. I was actually a customer for 6 years chalking, and I'm actually a decorative painter designer for over 27 years, and like the painting is getting less and less. I used to be in magazines, and the magazines don't go anymore. So now I was chalking for 6 years, and I said I need to do something else. So I love to craft. So I'm like, well, why not do this? It's pretty close to what, well, not close to what I was painting, because I used to paint, well, I still paint. But I love crafts, and I love to change my home decor. And yeah, so I've been a designer since February 2nd of 2024. So it'll almost be a year. And I love it. And you know, you don't need to, like, I'm a designer to grow a business, because when I retire, I want to have something. And but if you are like a crafter, a hobbyist that sells their stuff in like events or Etsy, you can always be a designer so that you get that little 40% off. Oh, you're a hobbyist? Yes. So you can be a designer for hobbyists, of course, and then you sell your stuff, your finished goods. I actually just signed up before Christmas to sign some of my finished goods at a store not far from me, and so I've been busy with that too. I don't know why I got myself into it, but hey, I love crafting. January 29th. Oh, so 1 month, like not far from me. You the 29th, and I started February 2nd. So not far from me. And there's so many different crafters out there. I love it. Everybody's different, and I like to grab ideas. So this is gonna go on pretty well. It's gonna hide all that, all the weight. Yes, and if you're not a designer or you're interested, you can always comment #team. But we also have like a perks program where you pay $20 a month, you get it right back in credit, so they give it right back, and you get 30% off your shopping every time. You'll get some really good deals, and you'll belong to a community where a lot of talented creativity people will share ideas. So if you're interested in that, you can always comment #perks. I'll send you a link. and like we just had really good deals. We had free shipping that ended on the 1st. Everything in the store is 80% off, but don't forget you get your little extra perks percentage on top of that. And then this month here, it's while supplies last. So if you spend $75, they have a kit. It is a notebook. Wait, it's a notebook, and let me go back and check this out again. So it's a notebook and a transfer. And the transfer is like a spiral notebook. So half of it is flowers. I should have printed it. Half of it is flowers, and the other one is like a little design. So you get that free. Oh, it's got little sticky tabs too for your notebook so that you can separate your page. So you get that free when you spend $75. So that's always while supplies last. Sometimes those freebies go really fast. I'm just going to put this upside down. I'm going to paint the bottom as well. Okay, now I think I'm okay with just the one coat of paint. Now I'm going to put this like in, oh, this one needs a little bit more paint on it. Check this, in case I didn't miss a spot. Okay, so I'm just going to put that in a baby wipe just to keep it moist until I'm able to wash those guys. So does anybody have plans for this weekend? I know tomorrow, my husband and I were having lunch with our girls. We're going to go do some grocery shopping at Costco, and then we're going to have lunch with the girls. I'm excited about that. Okay. Now, I'm going to just put that aside so that we can chalk on the little board. So, without that falling. Okay, I don't need this yet. So this is one of our chubby boards, and it's already like comes white. I did sand the edges a little bit because I need to wear a mask when I do that because the dust is just too much. So I'm going to grab one part of this. Actually, the flowers would be really pretty. You know what? I think I'm going to grab the flowers. So I'm not going to, I'm going to wax this though because I want to protect my stencil. So we have like this surface wax. I'm going to put a little bit of that on. You don't need a whole lot. You're just giving it a barrier for to protect your stencil. And then you just use the other side. It helps fuzz the, it's like a little buffer. So one side is to apply your wax and the other side's to buff it. So I'm going to leave it on the backer sheet, and then I'm just going to slide that in there. If I can get it to unpeel here. This is a beautiful stencil, you guys. So So I'm gonna put, I don't really want that big word on there. I'm gonna move this up. So I'm doing this, and I'm gonna put like a picture. I'm gonna put a clip, and I'm gonna put this for a picture. So I'm just gonna use the black paste. You can use whatever color you want. I should have used the bigger squeegee. I don't know what I was thinking. So again, I put the supplier list that I'm using in the description on YouTube, and the keyword for Facebook is candlestick. Okay, let's take that off. I'll wash that after. Isn't that pretty? Just the flowers alone. I don't know if I showed you guys the stencil before I even... So it's a Paris pattern. So you got the word Paris, the flowers, the crown. That is very pretty. Of course, I've already used it. And you can make all kinds of home decor with that stencil. So let me dry that. Did you miss anything, Lena? I chalked. I don't know if you missed that part. And then I had finished these guys, and I did see I missed a spot right there. I might have to get some more of these blocks because I love these. Yeah, the transfer is beautiful. I love it. I do have the other one there with the flowers. I forget what that one was called. Okay, so what I do want to do is because it looked a little rough, I do want to sand the edges just a tad where it's where I applied the paste, not the whole thing, just a couple of those areas, because you kind of want to continue to make it look old. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is glue these guys on my corners. They're not dry, totally dry, but eventually they will get dry. Now I did see that I missed a little black spot here. I might have to touch it up because I didn't do a very good paint job. I might have to add another coat. So let's glue these first. I'm just going to use the goop glue to glue those little corners. And hi, Andrea. That came out. So I'm doing kind of like a pillar to put a picture frame. So I'm going to put these on the corners. You know, another color that you can use for the corners, it's like gold or copper. I was thinking of the gold. I thought of it after I did my writing black, that I could have used a different color. But it's gonna look really pretty. So So just make sure that you have enough glue for it to sit. Like this little corner keeps popping out. Hi, Lori. I don't know if I missed you coming in, Lori. Sorry. I'll have to go back in case I missed some comments. Okay, my last one. Okay, let me just clean the glue off. Oh, well, welcome to my channel, Lori. Glad you caught me. The transfer that I use for that, it's the Paris pattern. So I used part of it. I do have a video that I uploaded today. I did a lampshade and it turned out beautifully. So you'll have to go back and watch that one. Okay, so here is the corners. And I got this cute little, these black clips. I got these on Amazon. So I'm going to put that. I do, Lori, I do follow a lot of the Couture designers, yes. We kind of like to support each other. So what I want to do, oh, I did want to put, I don't know if I'm going to use this, but when you use the hot glue with the goop, it helps stick a little faster. So I'm just going to wait a minute. So I do need to patch up a little bit of that. So let me put this cap back on for now. Now I don't know if I should sand a little bit of it to make it look a little aged. I'll have to wait and see what it looks like once I put this little coat on, because there's a couple spots that I missed. I think that's good. So I got this little circle. I thought about putting it on top just because the way that plaque's going to sit on it, you'll see the hole of the candle in the candlestick. So I thought I'd cover it up. Oh, Lena, I will private message you some, okay? Let's see. To chocolate, awesome as well. Chocolate to chalk is a lot is awesome as well. What do you mean by chocolate? Like the color? Oh, chocolate, is that a group? I've never heard of that one. Lori, you can put the link in the your comments so that I can check that one out too. Because I love to follow a lot, and I get inspired by a lot of people. There's so many different crafters out there. Okay, so let me dry that. Okay. You know, this zinc there, when you paint those, wear gloves. I have no idea how I'm going to take that off. Okay, so my battery died. I do have another one that's fully charged. That didn't work, right? I always have a backup. Always have the backup charged. Okay, let me drag this guy up. I think I am gonna sand it just a little bit, because it has a different color in the background and might look really good. Okay, so I'm going to take a little sander, and so that'll go here. I'm going to sand that just a little bit too. So just, I sand it just a tad. I don't know if you can see that. Just to get the wood back, you can see the wood through it. So I'll do the same with this. But this one here, because it was painted a little bit with white, I'm going to see a little bit of white, so that's okay. So I'm going to just get along the edge. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm kind of like scratching it. There. So that turned out pretty cool. So it's a bunch of spots that I, just make it look a little aged. So I think I'm done with this. And with that. Okay, so let's try. I have a little picture, my daughter and her boyfriend, so I'm going to put that. Okay, thanks, Lori. And I'm going to glue that right in the middle. Okay, so what I do want to do is put a little bit of goop and a little bit of the hot glue. That way it'll help hold it a little bit better. I hope it was the center. Yeah, pretty close. I love this mat. It's got grids on it and it helps. Okay, so I think I'm okay for the, I should put the hot glue on here. And then got a little bit of black on there. Okay, now I'm going to put a little bit of this too at the bottom and some hot glue. So I'm going to put a dab of this guy and then on each side the glue. Okay, so now I'm going to try and center this. So these guys, you can get them on Amazon. You can get like a little pack. I did add the link for it. Okay, I won't move it too much. I did pretty good at trying to center it. Okay, so then I would, I'm gonna have to take the picture off, but I just want to show you guys what that looks like. Let me put, I have black, my hand's all black. So don't mind the hands, okay? Okay. So that's my little pillar, or pedestal, not a pedestal, but a pillar. I really hope you guys like this. I love this project. I really do. I've always wanted to make one. I keep seeing them on Pinterest, and I get inspired so much by Pinterest. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this. It looks awesome. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Lena. And so I guess I will be on Monday. Yes, Monday. Thanks, Lori. Nice and easy project. I really like that. So you guys have a great weekend. If you have any questions, just put it in a comment and I'll get back to you. Again, if you are interested in the supplies that I use, it's in the description on YouTube. And for Facebook, if you comment the word candlestick, you'll get this, where the whole supplies of where I got the candlestick and all that fun stuff. So thanks for watching and see you next time.